Hey, this is massive Stefan. It is currently 7:13 in the morning. It's quite the hour. I slept almost 6 hours. So we'll see how this video turns out. This is actually my first video, so I hope you enjoy. Also, I have a turtleneck on. Yesterday was arms, so either way, just please watch the video. It's pretty cool. I hope it's also nice. Also have a cup of coffee here. This is probably the reason why I didn't really sleep yesterday, so either way, let's go. This is quick abs, the extended version. So here's how to get abs in 2 easy steps. That is where the most of us start, but let's first dive deeper where everything is embedded, where we can connect our journeys, both mine and yours, so let's go over it. Basically, we got firstly 6th grade. That's where everything started. Well, a little bit earlier, but you get me. Let's go, shall we? We both started off either skinny or fat. I personally started fat, not obese, but fat enough to get bullied the most. You probably heard about that kid that got beat up quite often and just laughed it off. Still sticking with the bullies because he didn't have any real friends, and his one rival was too dumb to play the game of life fairly. Okay, I'll stop. You get me. You got my point. I'm talking about me, and that is exactly when I wanted to quit being so easily bullied. That was me all the way through 6 to 12 years. So basically 6 years of misery, pain, bruises, bad talks with my parents, and getting called a snitch or something like that by the very people that ganged up on you, beat you, disgraced you, and got you to still have deep trauma that is still present. Yeah, because I kind of didn't get over it that easily. It's not really easy to get over something like that. 4 years after it was all over. That's my reason for lifting, basically. I was small, I was fat, kinder than most. The last thing kind of got half rid of, but the rest are now not on my adjective sheet, that's for sure. How did I do it though? And how can you manage 2 frustrations and anger? Well, that is why I'm here to talk with you about my journey, about these things. Basically, I started with small changes, and after the 6th grade, I saw my first gym rat video and thought, that's weird. So I found other ways. I used V-Shred, the proper app that's used HIIT workouts. What are HIIT workouts? They're high intensity workouts. They were pretty good at burning fat and just making me feel pretty good about myself, about what I was doing, but they're not that useful in the long run, that's for sure. And then that helped me at the beginning. I also started with sports, a lot of them. Well, this was when I was a little bit younger, but it was all the way through 6th grade. I did Aikido, I did Jiu-Jitsu, I did swimming, I did basketball, and a little bit other smaller sports that aren't really that important to be able to be mentioned today, one after another. I do recommend if you're younger to pick up one of those or any other competitive sport, especially if you're under the age of 14. If not, just try reading a few articles about food. That's really gonna help you, in the beginning, because you gotta have a little bit of information about nutrition. I also can help you since I myself am pretty documented in that certain area or in other areas that are just about fitness. This account is about fitness, so yeah, maybe follow. I don't know. We have some nutrition basics that I made basically for beginners. That's basically like a starter pack if we were to say so. So my advice is to look just for, protein in any food you eat. Stop drinking juices completely. Not even the zero stuff. They're just not good for you. Believe me, I know for experience. I'm a post Coke Zero dependent. I still like it, but it's not really good for you. It's just not, And after you did all that, take some vitamins, man. Take some vitamins B of the complex. I will start doing that too, but I just found out recently that they're very good. Learning everything every day. Zinc, magnesium, vitamin C from fruits if you can. If not, then you can also take pills, and D3, since most of us don't really go outside to touch grass. Talking about you go outside and touch grass. Okay, so after we talked about all that, try to also drink a lot of water. That is very important. Electrolytes, if possible, with water are what keeps you the most hydrated, and they're very important. Electrolytes, yeah. You maybe didn't know, or you maybe did know, or you maybe knew and are not drinking enough water. So, drink water and electrolytes. Coffee, for example, if you want it, that's just like a little bit of a science lesson, since I just now found out, studying the human brain, stuff like that, biology, 11th grade biology for med appliance. I want to apply to be a med student, so yeah. Caffeine, for example, is a neurotransmitter stimulant. It stimulates your neurotransmitters, and it inhibits the neurotransmitter blockers. So basically, it just doesn't let your neurotransmitter inhibitors do their thing. So basically, we all have that system that when we just do something a lot, like stimulate our muscles a lot, their nerves are starting to become fatigued. So then they don't just go on up until they're not able to do anything anymore. So that you're gonna have a little bit of an exhaustion going on. There is the neurotransmitter blockers, and you stop that just by having those caffeine compounds that block all that and make you, firstly, not be sleepy, and also being able to learn, work, do everything without any kind of stoppage. That's why caffeine is so powerful. Though it's also pretty harmful for younger people. So if you're young, try to not drink more than 50 to 100 milligrams a day, because that would just not be good for you. Believe me, I tried yesterday about 400 milligrams of this stuff, instant coffee, by the way, but it wasn't a good idea. So don't do it. I'm really serious. Don't. Okay, so now let's move on to 9th grade. When I started high school, I was able to get into a pretty good high school, so that's my luck. I had good colleagues and all of that, but they were all slim. I kind of also wanted to be slim, so either way. By ninth grade, I got taller, about 175 centimeters tall, and slimmer, about 75 kilograms. For American people, go and figure it out. I don't know. I'm not gonna just sit here and explain kilograms into pounds. I don't want to do that. I was just slim and little, but very little bit of muscle. I was not in the best shape. I also had gotten pretty hard into anime and was just grinding like a dum-dum all night, all day, all through 10th grade too. In the Christmas between 9th grade and 10th grade, I had a pretty bad injury in my right lower back, enabling me to actually go gym. So that was pretty bad. Also, you have the going out with your family, going to grandparents, celebrating stuff. You aren't really able to work out, and that was kind of bad. I was kind of bad, And then this Christmas, I had a very bad injury in my right shoulder. The back delt just kind of detached when I was doing tricep pull downs because I was doing them wrong. Now I know how to do them right, but that was pretty bad, and that set me back quite a bit. Right now I am all good. I learned how to have good posture and all of that. So now I'm a lot better. So let's move on to the present, basically. Now, currently, I'm trying to get my brain bigger, for everybody wondering about fitness. Your brain is also very important. It's a lot important, So I started using safe techniques in the gym. Stretching is very important, I have just been starting to get my life together, in 3 months I'm gonna be 17, so that's quite scary. And I want to be a med student, so I know a lot of nutrition, physiology, psychology, overall health tips. So I hope you'll follow me. It would be pretty nice if you did, I kind of want to really do this. This was my dream from when I was very young. I had tryouts with my friend at YouTube channels and all kinds of things. So believe me, I tried a lot. Though now ready with a lot more resources and better content, I'm filming on my phone. I don't have a camera, I don't have a microphone. I'm just hustling over here, So if you want to support that, please. And then I got diligently into religion. I'm a Christian, for example, I ended up wanting God by my side, and I recommend you do the same. And that's a very good thing that I happened to do. Also, I forgot to mention I had 10 situationship during 9th grade, almost to all of 10th grade. It was pretty harsh on my brain, so that also helped me in the gym. I don't know if you want to do that for yourself. It's kind of mentally draining, but in the end I did made myself, in March of 10th grade, I was able to make myself a loving girlfriend. So if that works for you, it definitely did work for me. So, you can't really see it. This is a tank top, not a tank top, a long net. It's a long shirt. You can't see any kind of thing. It's black, it's supposed to look professional and all kinds of things. I usually don't wear this. I would usually wear this on days, but either way. Let's continue to the conclusion. It's very good if you did reach the end. I hope you did. I'm not sure that all of you did that watch this video, Probably this is like the 5-10% that actually make it to the end or actually watch the whole thing. So I thank you a lot, firstly, because you have given me some of your time to watch my content, which is, I'm very thankful if you do, and if you share this video. Yeah, good. Here's the end. Basically, this has been my whole life up until now. If I were to only talk about fitness, though I am a much more interesting person. I hope, at least. I hope I'm a much more interesting person. So, what you want to do is mind your nutrition, mind your training, not too much training, do some rest. You only grow in you only grow in your rest times, and sleep is very important. I've had a very bad sleep schedule lately, yesterday also, only because other than that I had pretty good sleep days. But yeah, don't drink coffee 12 hours before you sleep. That's gonna destroy your sleeping mechanisms. So yeah, a good relationship with God is also recommended, from my opinion, to you, and try to be less negative about yourself. You deserve the world, really. You are so special and amazing, and you definitely are meant for greatness, But never forget that God gives you opportunities, but you gotta be the one that actually puts them to use and makes the most out of them. So do what you gotta do, be what you gotta be, and think what you gotta think, Peace out, basically, and follow, as this marks the end of this video, but the start of my career, of your learning journey, So basically, I hope you enjoyed it.